Hello and welcome back to Marco in a Box. This is a very special Christmas edition. Basta questa neve. Sorry. In Italy we say paese che vai, usanza che trovi. Literally, different countries, different customs, different folks, different strokes. And when it comes to Christmas, this is particularly true. Different countries celebrate Christmas in very different ways. Some spend Christmas in 30-degree weather, and some others have very interesting traditions. In Finland, for example, it is a Christmas goat who brings presents to the children. In Russia, it's Grandfather Frost. In Greece is San Basil, and in Iceland is the 13 Christmas lads. The Catalans instead have this thing called the caga, literally the pooping Christmas log. They beat the hell out of this log while singing a song to get the presents pooped out.
Caga, caga.
That's not how it works. The presents are actually underneath the blanket that covers the log.
Cagatio, cagatoro.
I know, weird. In Italy we have nothing like that. However, as you probably know, my country is a great mosaic of different cultures and customs and traditions, and Christmas is no exception, with some common ways to celebrate, but different gift bringers, depending on the region you're in.
You still have Christmas crackers though, right?
No.
No paper crowns?
No, and I'm still struggling to understand why that's even Christmassy at all. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about what we do at Christmas in Italy and our traditions. Even though Italy gets really hot in the summer, it also gets really cold in the winter, with temperatures going below zero in some areas or in the 20s if you're used to Fahrenheit. As a kid, I loved to play with the snow, la neve, and build a snowman, pupazzo di neve, which literally means a snow puppet.
Oh!
Although Santa Claus, Babbo Natale, is vastly popular in most Italian metropolitan areas,
Ho ho ho!
what's most fascinating about Italian Christmas is the amount of different gift bringers we have, depending on what region you're from. The first is San Nicola, St. Nicholas. Kids leave their shoes by the fireplace or outside, and they wake up on December 6th to find them filled with small gifts and sweets. Well, most of the times. So let's come to my beloved Santa Lucia, St. Lucy. Yes, because where I'm from, in northeastern Italy, she's our gift bringer. Santa Lucia is a martyr from Sicily, where she was supposed to get married to a very wealthy man and instead decided to dedicate her life to God and the poor. And for that reason, she was tortured, set on fire, and her eyes gouged. Today, she's venerated as the saint protector of the eyes. However, she's blind herself, so I'm still not sure how she managed to bring the gifts. Kids have to write a letterina, a short letter, to Santa Lucia like a few weeks before she arrives, so they can ask for presents. The night before her arrival, kids prepare like a little plate with cookies or some food for the saint, but also some hay or flour for the donkey. Yeah, because she's so cool, she actually rides a donkey. Then they go to bed, and they cannot spy on her, otherwise she will throw ashes in their eyes. I remember I was so excited that night, I never managed to actually sleep. But it was so worth it because the morning of December 13th was the most special day of the year. Another very important figure of Italian Christmas is La Befana, an old witch riding a broomstick and bringing presents to the kids of southern Italy on January 6th, the day of the Epiphany. She delivers sweets and other small gifts in children's socks hanging by the fireplace. If kids haven't behaved in the past year, La Befana will deliver only charcoal. I'm not sure why our gift bringers are so intimidating. The legend says the three kings once knocked at La Befana's door, asking her to follow them to Bethlehem. But she was too busy sewing and decided to follow them later. Because of that, she missed the Bethlehem star, and since then she's been flying around the world looking for baby Jesus. Finally, in some other areas of Italy, it's baby Jesus himself to deliver presents the night of the 24th of December. Even though I have to admit, I'm not really sure how that works. So when I was a kid, I was receiving all of my presents on December 13th, and then nothing at Christmas. As a grown-up, now we place gifts underneath the Christmas tree sometime in December, and then we open them on the evening of December 24th. However, most people usually wait until the morning after. Let's now talk about my favorite topic, food. When it comes to Christmas, Italian food is unbeatable, especially the desserts. The traditional sweets are pandoro, and panettone. So typically Italian. Pandoro is a golden sponge cake. It literally means golden bread, originally from Verona. It's star-shaped and it's served with a dusting of icing sugar. You prepare it like this. It's like shaking a snow globe. Panettone is traditionally from Milan and it's a lot more elaborate. It's a sweet bread loaf with sultanas, candied fruit, and a more distinctive taste. It gets even more delicious with the mascarpone cream and accompanied by a glass of prosecco or dessert wine. Mwah! Torrone is also a very Christmassy sweet. It's a chewy bar made with honey, sugar, and delicious nuts, and it's available in many very different varieties. When it comes to the other courses, I really can say, or else my Italian subscribers would probably start a riot, as each region has very specific culinary traditions. But what I love the most about Christmas is what comes right after the big meal. Once the table is clear, we all play this board game called tombola, which is the Italian version of bingo. Following the tradition, we use beans to mark numbers on the board, and just like bingo, the winner is whoever fills all the numbers on the board. Other Italian traditions at Christmas are the making of the presepe, nativity, or visiting a presepe vivente, a living nativity, where people from the local community are impersonating characters from Bethlehem, including Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. We also have the zampognari, musicians dressed like shepherds and playing an instrument that is very similar to the Scottish bagpipe. A more contemporary tradition is watching the latest cinepanettone. Cinepanettone refers to a farcical comedy film released each year in Italy for the Christmas period. These movies are not to be taken very seriously. They normally portray the Christmas travels of a very stereotypical group of Italians, which is why there are always boobs and very eccentric characters on the movie poster. The protagonists find themselves struggling with their holidays and all the mess they create abroad. They're normally low budget and vulgar, if you like that sort of thing. I'm sure I have forgotten some important traditions, so if you're Italian, do let me know how you spend Christmas at home. And if you're not from Italy, I'm really curious to know what your traditions are. So let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and share it with your friends.
We wish you a very Merry Christmas.
And may you have a wonderful time with your loved ones. And let's all hope for a more upbeat and serene 2017.
And as always, thanks for watching.
Marco in a box.